Vlogmas day 6. You'll have seen in the intro credits I didn't make my cup of tea because my husband is doing the weirdest shift today, and so he's home until lunchtime. So he made my cup of tea this morning, so that was really nice. So I'm in my office and I am just planning out my day in my planner, writing down everything that I've got to do today. I'm going back through what I didn't get done last week to see if there's anything that I can add for today. I'm just watching a little video course thing that I signed up for in Lizzie's goodie bag while I'm going through this and planning my Monday and getting started on some work. I think one of the things I like to do is that because what I do is so simple and easy for me, I like having things on in the background. I've got Addams Family on Netflix, and yeah, just a really slow, chilled start this morning, not rushing into anything, not worrying about anything, just pretty chilled. So I hope your morning's going well too, or your afternoon if you're watching this afternoon, or your evening, whichever. Better get back to it because I don't want to be procrastinating over this. It's so nice not to have lunch cooked for me. My husband's just left to go to work and I'm just gonna go back up to work now. Doesn't feel like it's a very fun vlog day so far, but I'm gonna do some stuff once I finish work, and I'm not finishing work until like 3, or taking a break from work until about 3. So yes, exciting thing for me. I got my first Christmas card from Rachel. Thank you so much. I love it. It's super cute. It's my first one, so I'm kind of like, where do I put it? Isn't it just the cutest? I miscalculated what time I would finish. It's 4:20. How delightful. But I've been busy working. I have been beta testing some repurposing sessions for clients, which have been really fun. The first session is the first session was a deep dive session. It was 90 minutes long, and I got to know their business, what they did, what platforms they used, what content they created, how they created the content, the planning processes, who they served, what they offered, and just got to know them and their business, figure out their values and things like that, and just really get a deep dive. And then the second session is a strategy session where I basically come up with a plan and help them and tell them how they can repurpose all their content and how they can make it work for them. And so that was I had 3 beta testers, and that was my first beta tester, and she just had her second session. I thought I put them in for 60 minutes, and really it's more like an hour 15, an hour 30, so it's like it overran by 15 minutes, but that was fine, because the first time doing these, I didn't know how long they would take, and it was really, really good. And the client really enjoyed what I gave her and told her and everything. So yeah, looking at my list, this was today's list. So this side is my things to do, this side is my appointments. I scheduled finishing at 5:30 because I started at 10:30, and then they're just some notes that I followed on from. Some of them are from last week, and some of them are for tomorrow and Wednesday. And so I haven't got very many ticks in this today. I feel like I'm epically failing it today. I have still got to edit yesterday's vlog, and it's a long vlog too because you'll probably have seen that now, but we put up our Christmas tree, and I think you got a slight sneak peek earlier today. And filming today's video, which is going smashingly well. I watched a training this morning. I did client work, did my call with the client. So basically what's left is all my stuff. As usual, it always falls to the bottom of the pile because bills need paying, so that has to be prioritization. So I've just got 3 things that are my business things to do, and then at the bottom I have meditate, journal and read. And I know a lot of people are like, that's morning routine stuff, but I don't always follow my morning routine, and I don't always have a morning routine, and I'll happily get rid of my morning routine if it means I can spend the morning with my husband, which is what happened today. And also sometimes it's one of those things where I do it when and where I feel that I need it. So yeah, my plan is I want to move my desk, I want to move my office desk and tidy my office because it's an absolute tip, especially with getting all the Christmas boxes out yesterday. And once I've done that, it's edit. And it's, like I said, it's a really long vlog. I've got to edit. The only thing that's making me feel a bit better is that I'm going to do it in the living room, I think, and put the Christmas tree lights on to cheer me up for editing. It's not been a bad day, by the way. It's been a really good day. It's been a crazy, busy, hectic day. And then, fingers crossed, I can get that all done by 5:30. It's most likely going to be 6:30. Then I can meditate, journal and read, and then do tea, which is just leftovers. So that makes that super easy. So, how's your Monday been? Even though you're watching this on Tuesday, how's your Monday been? Tell me. I'm tired now. I don't want to do anything. I'd like to just curl up with a book and a film and just chill. But no, I said to myself I was going to do this, so I must do this. Also, I should have added this to my list. There's a top on Vinted that I want to buy. And I put in a question about the top on Saturday morning, and they only just replied last night or this morning. I'm not sure which. But it was late. If it was last night, it was late last night, like 9:30, 10:30. So I'm going to go buy the top. It's an orange top, which I'm hoping to wear for my Christmas party. It's not really a Christmas party, but yeah. Don't wanna. Okay, let's do it. Otherwise, I won't do it. So that might be a bit better, light-wise. I'm not sure if it is or not. Not sure. But we've got a few lights in the office, and I didn't realise that I had it on relax. Had it on bright at the highest 100s out of the thing, but I had it on relax mode instead of read or bright, and so it wasn't a very light room. That's maybe why I'm feeling a bit sleepy, because it was a more yellowy colour than a white colour for the bulb. Anyway, I'm going to show you my office so you can see the absolute mess that it's in. and where the office table is and where I'm going to put it. So I'm at the door, and this is my view. It is a bit of a mess. Looking at you, Christmas stuff. So yeah, my office desk is facing the window, and I've already said that I didn't like it facing the window because I feel like a peeping Tom. So it was originally across to here, so I'm going to put it back across here again. The only downside is that it sticks out a bit because of the radiator, but I'll take that over feeling like a peeping Tom and being able to see the TV. Current view. Tidy-ish. So of course there's still some areas that I've got to work in. Those were in the hallway, so I need to decide if we're keeping them or getting rid of them. Why when you take something out can you never get everything back under, right? But I'll sort it out later. It's a box for my mum's items, clothing that I was going to send her. My desk feels weird being back this way again, but this is how I'd originally set it up, you see. Quotes and things from clients, my top 5 books that mean the world to me, and then they're businessy books, and yeah, little tree. So I do this every time I rearrange it, but the issue is there isn't much of a gap between the table and the end of the bed. But I keep thinking about getting a fluffy rug to go there where all that crap is that needs sorting out, and having a little meditation journal area. Maybe get a beanbag or something. Maybe put some quotes or some pictures or something up there. And I need to get rid of that table, replace that table. But mostly tidy now. So I'm just kind of like, should I do a bit of an office tour? Although you see most of it, to be honest. But yeah, should we do an office tour? I think we should. So let's talk about my favourite part, books. So these are my bookshelves. I used to have another 3 bookcases, but because we've moved so much, I've just downsized every time we've moved. So this this bookcase used to belong to my dad, which my mum and stepdad kindly delivered to us when we lived in Plymouth, so it's moved everywhere with us. It holds all of my romance books, which is my favourite genre to read. So the first 3 shelves are Nora Roberts, which is also J.D. Robb, but I knew her first as Nora Roberts. It's the same author, but these are kind of like more crime, suspense books with a bit of romance thrown in. and back then it was more acceptable to write under a more masculine name than a feminine name. So I've got a lot of her books, and these used to be on the bottom shelf and the bunnies attacked them. And then what's left on the other two shelves are just my very small collection of romance books now of different authors. Talk about trinkets, because I love a good trinket. I used to be a book blogger, and I got quoted on the back of 2 books, and my husband printed them out for me. We broke the frame on one of the moves, so it's just in that temporary frame nowadays. Got a penguin, which is also a light. If I can get the switch. There we go. Should probably move that downstairs now for Christmassy effect. I have this Momji doll and this cute little bunny, which I think you were meant to put on some sort of robe. It's got a hole at the bottom, that my dad got me. These are really old. They're from Habitat, when Habitat used to have a store, and I got them when I was at university in York. This is my husband got me a jewellery box, but my jewellery collection is quite bigger than the box, so there's nothing in it. Another Mumsy doll, Hello Kitty on it, that my husband got me. And I think my brother and sister-in-law, one of them left a bracelet when they stayed over. A client sent me a tea light as a gift with some sticky notes and things, and this is a really cool candle maker. More penguins. And then the other 2 shelves, bookcases, are full of self-help and kids books, and some of my husband's books too, and photo albums. Nothing really much to go into, and some tarot decks and some cute books. I've kind of organised them by genre. So you've got kid books, some kid books and some notebooks and some teen books, some more kid books and notebooks, businessy books, writing books, more writing-y books, mum's books, and there's language books, mindfulness books at the top there. Then on this side I have autobiographies on the left, health autobiographies kind of in that middle area, as well as health books. Then like happiness, manifestation, crystal books, and then there's a money book, and I don't really know what that area is there. I haven't figured that one out. Period books, some classics that didn't fit on the shelf downstairs, my husband's gaming, Assassin's Creed and Destiny books, hair, makeup and health, my husband's Marvel books and DC photo albums, and some Filofaxes in boxes and more photo albums. But yeah, this is my favourite bit. It needs tidying. I need some new bookcases, but if I got new bookcases I'd probably have to replace this bookcase, and it was my dad's, so it holds a lot of sentimental value. One of my favourite flowers is daisies, and I've also found out that it's the flower that is the birth flower for the month of April, which was my dad's birthday, so that has extra value, but I only got that a few months ago. Hello. So I love the Lego flower from my husband, a card from my husband, a gift from a client. She let go of everything she thought she had to be, and with nothing left to tie her down, finally she was free. And then My brother and sister-in-law got me that Ali Grace Mia Her Own Boss. My best friend got me a Born in February card. My husband got me a Paris notebook. I've got a little Christmassy. A client gave me this that she created. Engagement picture from me and my husband. My dad wrote me a poem when I turned 18. Some pictures my husband got done for me when we were living in Plymouth. Penguins, books, journaling stuff, more Lego flowers, JD Robb books to read. Very, very far behind. Lego flowers again, businessy books, more notebooks, the Christmas tree, a little whiteboard. An old friend when we lived in Plymouth gave me that because that was my mantra for the year in 2012, live, laugh, love. I love my lava lamp. It brings me so much joy. It's not picking up very red there though. No, it's not picking up red at all. And then there's just a box of note cards and then like smelly stuff and some empty boxes. And that's my area to declutter still. That's my husband's old, really, really old, like from 2008 Mac. A inflatable mattress which we've not used for years, so I do think we should get rid of it. And I put all my art stuff in a bag because I didn't know where else to put it. And I can't remember if I've shown this before, but I need to get a frame for this. My brother-in-law, one of my brother-in-laws, got me this Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen. It's not focusing. But it's the entire text in a print. And I need to get a frame for it, but it's been really hard until this year to get a frame for it because it's so big. I finally found one on Amazon, but it's a bit expensive. So probably hopefully in the new year I'm gonna finish doing my office. Plan is to finish the living room first, then the kitchen, dining room / gym, then my office and our bedroom, because bathroom's pretty simple and small, so it doesn't need much doing to it. And yeah, so that was my office tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I have to go edit.